Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Maths Yoga session. Thank you, Maitri Garu, for spending your time to get our to get our health better. And thanks to our sponsors, Swagat Biryanis and more. Thanks to Nats for providing this opportunity on every weekly. Uh, Please, we are recording this session to upload this in YouTube, but we are a little behind on this one. I want to check with the team, web team for this. I will make sure that I will provide some update on this one today. Thank you, and over to you, Maitri Garu.
Thank you, Srinivas Garu. A very good morning, everyone. Let's start the practice. Everybody, please be seated in a comfortable meditative pose. Both the palms into Chin Mudra, tip of the index and thumb together. Place them on your thighs. Make sure your spine, neck, head is straight in line. Close your eyes. Three mindful inhalations and exhalations. Inhale. Exhale. Observing your abdomen bulging out as you inhale, breathe in. Now observing your abdomen shrinking in as you breathe out, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping your eyes closed. Join your palms together into Namaskar Mudra or Anjali Mudra at the center of the chest. Let's all chant Omkara for 3 times. Take a deep inhalation. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Keeping your eyes closed, let's all chant Patanjali Stotram. You can repeat after me. Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakrasidharinam Sahasrasirsham Shvetam प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Slowly start rubbing your palms together to generate warmness. Make the palms in the shape of a cup. Place them over your eyes. Feel the warmth. With few gentle blinks, slowly open your eyes, looking into your palm. Okay. Yes. As I told you last class, today the warm-ups part, each one of you will be guiding us through the warm-ups. So first, who would like to start? Please, one of you come forward. We will do the warm-ups in sitting position today. Sure, Ramesh Garu. Please go ahead. Do you want to start from the toes or from the head? You can do it both ways. Please unmute yourself and give the instructions. Also, you can give a short introduction about yourself, your name, your from where you're from, and also if you're comfortable, what's the profession you are into, so that we can just get to know each other.
Hi, నా పేరు రమేష్ పూస్లా. నేను ఉండేది టాంపా, ఫ్లోరిడా అండి. ప్రొఫెషన్ వైజ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్.
Sure. Yes. Please go ahead. Just explain if you're starting from the head or from the toes, and continue.
సో టోస్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తానండి.
Sure.
కంఫర్ట్ కింద మ్యాట్ మీద కూర్చోండి, కాళ్ళు స్ట్రెచ్ చేసుకోండి, అండ్ మీరు చేతులేమో వీపు అంటే మన బాడీకి వెనకాల వైపు పెట్టుకోండి. ఇట్లా కాల్ స్ట్రెచ్ చేసిన తర్వాత టోస్ ని మీరు స్ట్రెచ్ చేయండి. ఫస్ట్ స్క్వీజ్ చేసి స్ట్రెచ్ అంటే చెప్పండి మ్యామ్.
Yeah, very good. But please include English also when you're giving the instructions, so that everybody will be comfortable. Thank you, Andy. Please continue.
Stretch your feet, stretch your toes inside and then outside. Stretch them out, stretch, squeeze them in. I don't know if you're able to see my feet. Stretch them in. Stretch them in, stretch them out 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, very good. Now, to your ankles. Stretch your bend your ankles inside, stretch them out. Bend them in, stretch them out 5 times. 4, 5. Let's do ankle rotation clockwise. 4.
Others also, please try to
5.
turn on your camera so that we'll be able to see what you're doing. Yes,
Now let's do ankle rotation anti-clockwise. Okay. Now you can tap your leg up and down alternatively. Do it 5 or 10 times. Not keeping close count on how many times I did, but I hope you are counting. Okay, let's do both the legs together. Now we can want to do the bending. I missed this part. are we doing like the E part ki bending చేస్తున్నారా
Hip joints. Okay. Tapping was for the knees. That's good. Yes. You can do Baddha Konasana or the Shishupalasana. The Baddha Konasana is the butterfly movement where you do this.
So keep your bring your feet together.
Spine erect.
At foot.
Yes.
Spine erect, and then gently flap your feet.
You can do this, and you can also do Shishupalanasana where you just take it to the side, up and down, and rotate. Both these are very good to open up the hip joints in the sitting position.
We did the Baddha Konasana. Let's do the Sishupalasana. Stretch your left feet out. Fold your right leg. Hold your foot with your left arm. Hold your knee with your right arm. And do
Shishupalana, we are holding the leg and cradling it like a baby. Hence the name Shishupalana. Shishu is a baby, Palana is we cradle the baby.
like as if you're caring for a baby or something.
You have to be very gentle when you're doing it.
Now
Make
stretch
sure
your
you do
leg.
the same thing on the other side as well.
Do the same. Hold your left feet at the bottom with your right hand and left knee at the with your left hand. Do the same. Okay. Now, interval bending kadandi, might say the forward bending. Okay. I'm not good at this, but try take your arms back and bend at your lower back and try to hold your feet. I'm doing it wrong. Don't follow me.
Again, it's a forward bend. So anyone with lower back pain or stiffness in the lower back, do not stretch yourself too much. Only go till your comfort level. Yes.
So do not bend at your upper back as I'm doing, bend at your lower back. Somehow I'm not very flexible at that area.
It's just gradually just keep that in your mind and keep trying. And also pushing when you're bending forward, pushing your, go here. So what you try to do is, first try to get the abdomen closer to the thighs. That helps you to avoid the hunch. When you're doing this, the abdomen is going away from the thighs. Instead, whenever you're bending forward, first try to get the abdomen closer to the thighs. Just keep trying. Very good. Come back to the center. Just give a good stretch as Ramesh Garu has guided us almost through half of the micro exercises. Let's give him a huge round of applause. Clapping is very good for you. Make sure everybody is clapping well. Thank you so much, Ramesh Garu. You did a great job. Now, just let's take a good stretch as a counter pose for the forward bending that we did. Hands to the shoulder level, turn your palms up. Both the hands to 90 degrees and just give a good stretch. And slowly shake your hands and release. Now, next, who would like to go ahead? None of you? Please, Sindhoka, please go ahead. First, a short and brief introduction about yourself, and then we'll go
My
ahead.
name is Sindhu Vengateri, and I have been with Maitreyi Garu for a long time now, and I enjoy this a lot. Profession-wise, I'm an IT professional.
Sorry, we skipped the professional part.
I work in IT.
Okay, thank
So-
you. Apart from that, you teach dance as well?
Not teaching as such, like I learn my girls. I have two girls. They also learn
Okay.
dance, so I make them practice and then occasionally volunteer teaching.
Okay, that's great. I see the pictures at the back,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Please go ahead.
Let me know like whether it is audible when I sit here.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we will do the lateral bending. We'll start there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with your we can stretch our legs. The left hand, right hand on the floor. Keep the left hand up and then take it to the left side, lateral bending. Right side you can bend.
Yes. A small correction here. If you bend the elbow, you'll get more space to bend
Yeah,
instead of keeping the hand straight. Yes. All of you, please bend onto your elbow and then stretch.
Keep the right with the leg and then bend to the right side. Now we can do the same thing on the left side. Left hand on the mat with the elbow and then bend right hand up, bend towards your left side. Let's repeat this for 3 times. On the right side.
Try to keep the hand straight, but avoid hyperextension. Yes, all of you please come to the center. I would just like to include another important point here. Now, whenever you're doing yoga pose, it's very common that we can cause stress on the elbow joint and the knee joint. That happens when we do a hyperextension. Hyperextension of the joints is when I ask you to keep the hand straight, do not do this. When you do this, all of you just try to stretch your hand forward and just try to straighten your hand completely where you can feel a little lock in the joints. When you do this, you will be able to observe. When you just do this completely, there's hyperextension. There's a tendency where we lock the joints. You never go till that point. When I ask you to keep the hand straight, you keep the hand straight by maintaining a micro bend. It shouldn't be this much as well. There's a slight micro bend so that you're not locking the joints. Locking the joints in long run will have a negative effect on the body. Okay. So when I ask you to keep the hands straight, do not bend this much also, but at the same point, do not lock your joints. A little micro bend. Okay. Yes, please go ahead.
Now let's go ahead and then hold it there for 5 counts. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's repeat this on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will do the hands movement. Stretch your hands to the front and hold it and then touch it onto the shoulder. One.
This is the elbow movement.
Elbow.
In the hands also, we have the wrist, elbow, shoulder. The main emphasis is going on the elbow here in this movement. Yes, please go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now stretch your hands and then your palms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now make a fist and then rotate the palms clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your fingers touch. We'll squeeze the fingers and then out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, for the shoulders, keep your hands apart and then we'll move up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can move rotate the shoulders to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can do the neck movements. You can sit in a comfortable position with the spine straight and the neck straight. First, we will look up, stretch it up. 1, come to the center position. Stretch it up again. 2, come to the center position. 3, back to the center position. Now we'll do the stretching to the side, to the right side first. We can bring our neck closer to the shoulder. Center, left side, center, 2 more times, right side, center, left side, center, right side, center, left side, center. Now we can do the twisting of the neck, turning towards the right with the shoulder and neck in alignment. Right side, center, left side, center, right side, center, left side, center, right side, center, left side, center. That is
Very good.
Pardon?
Yes. Thank you so much, Sindhu Garu.
Thank you.
Everybody, again, let's all clap for Sindhu Garu. Very good. Thank you so much for coming forward. Now, next, one of you just cover anything that we have missed. One of you come forward and just cover. Sindhu Garu and Ramesh Garu can help them And just let them know if we missed anything.
The rotation, hip rotation we didn't do.
Okay. Anything else?
Eyes are there. We don't.
Do we do eye exercises?
Okay. Anything else that we missed?
Pressing the earlobes. Not
Mhm.
early. That's not.
Others also please participate. Please come forward. Lakshmi Garu, anything from your end? Anything that you would like to include that we missed or
Twist, body twist.
okay, that's good. Twisting.
I think we missed the Chakki Chalan as well.
Okay.
And
That's the hip rotation. Sorry, the waist rotation and hip is also.
I'm not sure if anybody mentioned the shoulder rotation, forward and the backwards.
Like we did the whole hand rotation, that includes also. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we miss the backward bending as well? Because the spine has 4 important movements: forward, backward, twisting, and the lateral bend. Okay, that's very good. I'm just doing this so that everybody can memorize these very well, because the micro exercises, as I keep saying, are the fundamentals and they're very important to strengthen the entire body. At the same time, these micro movements helps to lubricate the important joints in the body. As we also observe, we have the movement in the toes. There are micro joints in the toes, but do we move them? Like you can just think, in regular day, we never move them, right? We hardly move them. Even if we do so, we hardly do it. But they are designed to move. So it's very important to move them, especially during these times where we are most of the time sitting. So these micro movements, whatever we do, helps in good blood circulation throughout the body. When there's good blood circulation, the toxins are removed from the joints. At the same time, the nutrient blood, when the toxins are removed, the nutrients are absorbed by the cells. So I'm doing the micro exercises part to make everybody, like each one of you, comfortable, and so that you can remember the movements and practice them regularly. Okay, we will now go ahead with the standing movements, which is Surya Namaskara. All of you, like if you're having knee pains, that's fine. Others, please try to stand up without taking the support of your hands. Again, thank you everyone for coming forward. Lovely job by everyone. We will quickly do the back warm up and we will go ahead. Place the palms at the back, and also these Sukshma Vyayama, or the micro exercises that we do, improves flexibility, which reduces the risk of having injuries. Even when you fall down and there's stiffness, there's a chance to break. But when you're flexible, the chances of injuries are less. Even when you take a stick as well, if it's rigid, it's easy to break, right? If it's flexible, it's not so easy to break. The same thing with the body. We will go ahead with the Surya Namaskara after this few rounds of backward bending. Hands at the back, support the spine. Inhaling, bend forward, pushing your abdomen forward, just nicely expanded. And do not stress the neck muscles, leave them loose. Feel the nice stretch in the neck region. So gently come back. Once again, inhale. Again, observe the nice expansion in the chest. Stretch in the neck region. Come back. This time, we will bend back and hold there for 5 counts. Normal breathing. Push your abdomen forward, bend back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come back. Just close your eyes, relax. Hands on the waist. Comfortable distance between the legs. Go ahead with the waist rotation. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Both the hands into Namaskar Sthiti. Close your eyes. Visualize the sun, the rising sun. Om Mitraya Namaha. Sip and bend back Ardha Chakra. Om Ravaye Namaha. Padahasta. Om Suryaya Namaha. Right leg back. Virasana. Om Bhanave Namaha. Other leg back. Parvatasana. Om Khagaya Namaha. Ashtanga Namaskara. Om Pushne Namaha. Hands head chest up. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Parvatasana. Om Marichaye Namaha. Right foot forward in between your palms into Virasana. Om Adityaya Namaha. Other foot forward. Om Savitre Namaha. Hands up and bend back at the chakra. Om Arkaya Namaha. Hands center. Om Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. Same thing on the other side. Even when you're doing Parvatasana, observe your hands. Make sure that there's no locking and the micro bend is maintained. Let's go ahead, both the hands into Namaskar Sthiti. Om Mitraya Namaha. The Chakrasana. Om Ravaye Namaha. Padhastasana. Om Suryaya Namaha. Left leg back into Virasana. Om Bhanave Namaha. Other leg back into Parvatasana. Om Khagaya Namaha. Ashtanga Namaskara. Om Pushne Namaha. Into Sarpasana. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. Parvatasana. Om Marichaye Namaha. Left foot forward. Virasana. Om Adityaya Namaha. Other foot forward. Om Savitre Namaha. Hands up and bend back at the chakra. Om Arkaya Namaha. Hand center. Om Bhaskaraya Namo Namaha. Just relax for a second and observe your body, breath, and mind. Okay, now we will hold in each pose with normal breathing for 10 counts. Now, if you're not comfortable holding for 10 counts, you can hold for 5, come back, relax, and then again hold for another 5 counts. Namaskar Sthiti. I'm not counting the numbers loud out. Instead, we will all focus on the posture, on the movement, and enjoy the practice. Hands up and bend back into Ardha Chakrasana. Very good. Pada Hastasana. Right leg back into Virasana. Other leg back into Parvatasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Drop your knees down, chest between your palms, chin down. Elbows closer to your body. Head and chest up. Roll your shoulders back to push the chest forward. Sarpasana. Tuck your toes, raise your hip up into Parvatasana. Right foot forward into Virasana. Other leg forward into Padahastasana. Hands up and bend back into Ardha Chakrasana. Namaskara Sthiti. Hands up and bend back into Ardha Chakrasana. Bend forward into Padahastasana. Left leg back into Virasana. Other leg back into Parvatasana. Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees down, chest between your palms, chin down. Head and chest up into Sarpasana. Parvatasana. Left foot forward into Virasana. Other foot forward into Padahastasana. Hands up and bend back into Ardha Chakrasana. And center into Namaskara Sthiti. Relax. Another round as fast as possible. Hands into Namaskar Sthiti. Ardha Chakrasana, Padahastasana, right leg back, Veera, other leg back. Ashtanga, Sarpa, Parvata, right foot forward, Veera, Padahasta, Ardha Chakra, Namaskar Sthiti. Same thing on the other side. Namaskar Sthiti, Ardha Chakra, Padahasta, left leg back, Veera, other leg. Parvata, Ashtanga, Namaskara, Sarpa, Parvata, left foot forward, Padahasta, Ardha Chakra, Namaskar. Hands by the side. Just close your eyes, relax. Gently open your eyes. We will go ahead with one balancing pose. Place the left foot firmly on the ground. Fold the right leg and try to get the right heel as close as possible to the perineum. If it's difficult for you to get the heel up till here, you can also keep it down. If you just started, it can be difficult. Whoever is comfortable, try to get the leg till here. If you're comfortable here, if you just started, you can just keep your hands till the chest level. Others, both the hands to the shoulder level. Turn your palms up and join your palms together into Namaskara Mudra. Forearms close at the ears. Try to balance yourself. Just another 10 counts. Balancing poses are very important for the hormonal balance in the body. They help to reduce stress, anxiety, and helps to improve memory concentration. Try to choose a point in front of you and keep gazing at that point, which helps you to balance yourself. Very good. And slowly release your hands, release your leg. And observe the left leg now. The entire weight of the body was on one leg, which helps to improve the strength in the legs as well. Now, right foot firmly on the mat, fold the left leg. Again, heel as close as possible to the perineum. Hands to the shoulder, turn your palms up and join your hands together into Namaskara Mudra. Make sure your knee is pointing out, not forward, not backward, just parallel to the floor. It's completely okay if you lose your balance. Just come out of the pose and keep trying. Just don't give up. Very good. Gentle smile on your face. Just another 10 counts. Observe your right leg taking the weight of the entire body. Very good. And slowly release your hands. Release your legs. Hands by the side. Relax. Before we lie down, all of you please sit down. I will give the quick explanation of the chakras. Try to remember the name of the chakras so that it gets easier when we are going ahead with the guided meditation. First is Mooladhara. Moolam is the base. So remember that we keep hearing this as well during the pujas as well. Lord Vinayaka, Mooladhara Kshetra Sthitam. It's said that he's resided in the Mooladhara. That's the base chakra, which is, I'll try to simplify this for you so that you can remember it easily. So further, we can go ahead into the details. First, I'll put it very simple so that it's easier for you to remember. Mooladhara is in the place between, when we sit down, it's between us and the yoga mat. So wherever we're sitting down, it's the base of the spine. 2 fingers above that, a little above that is the Swadhisthana chakra. And above that is Manipura chakra near our navel region. We have the navel and the abdominal region, right? That's where we have the Mooladhara chakra. Then the heart center, we have Anahata Chakra. The heart center is the Anahata. Then we have Vishuddhi. The eyebrow center is Agnya Chakra, where we keep the bindi. And then the crown, the top part of the head, the crown chakra is the Sahasrara Chakra. Now, these chakras, which are starting at the base of the spine till the top of the head, are the energy centers. We cannot see them with the eyes, but the rishis during their meditative state has visualized them. And even if you compare it with the modern science, these are all associated with the important what do we say, these organ systems in the body. Like for example, the Mooladhara and Swadhisthana is related with the excretory and the reproductive system in the body. The Manipura, which is around the navel region, is associated with the digestive system. The Anahata is related to the respiratory and the circulatory system. Vishuddhi is associated with thyroid. Agnya and Sahasrara are associated with the endocrine, that's the hormonal system. Okay, and the nervous system, the neurons in the body. And also, if you observe, the major functional system is at the top of the body, in our body as well. So the spine plays a key role in proper functioning of all these organ systems. And all the nerves which are connected throughout the body and which take the information from these important organ systems to the brain are passing through the spine. So it's very important to keep the spine erect for the proper flow of energy. When we are hunching or when we are bending down, you can observe that we are trying to block the flow of energy. Okay. Again, to keep these, now we got to know that these are the important centers in the body, right? You know, to activate these centers or to make them function properly, the rishis have given bija mantras. Bija mantra, whenever you're chanting these bija mantras, each bija mantra is associated with a chakra. The sound, the vibration of the bija mantra helps in proper functioning of these chakras. Okay, now I'll give the bija mantras. You press the first letter of the bija mantra a little loud. For example, you give a stress on that. For example, the bija mantra for Mooladhara is Lam, L-A-M, Lam. When you chant that, you say Lam. There's a stress on L. Then for the Swadhisthana, it's Vam, V-A-M, Vam. Don't worry, I'll repeat all this again. This is just for an idea. Why do we chant the mantras and what are the bija mantras for? Okay, we are done with the Swadhisthana chakra. After that, we have Manipura. It's Ram, R-A-M. When we are chanting, we prolong the makara and we stress the R. Ram. Then it's Anahata. It's Yam, Y-A-M. Yam. Then it's Vishuddhi. It's Hum, H-A-M, Hum. Hum. Then it's Agnya, the center of the eyebrow. It's now when you search on Google, it might say Om. Like different schools teach it differently. The school where I've got my it takes the bija mantra Sham. So Om or Sham, both are fine. S-H-A-M, Sham. And for the crown chakra or the Sahasrara chakra, it's Om. Om. Okay, like this is the first time you're hearing this, so it might be a little overwhelming. But once you get familiar with the bija mantras and you're comfortable chanting them, then if you're aware, you can clearly, when you're chanting the bija mantra, you can clearly feel the effect in that particular region. For example, when you're chanting Ram, you can feel the vibrations or the stress around the navel region only. That's how, that's how the rishis have given us the bija mantra. So when we chant them, the exact area we feel the effect. Okay, that was about the chakram, about the chakras. We can chant them and meditate, and when we are chanting that, it gives the meditative experience. Further ahead, we will go ahead with the chanting as well. And also, when we are doing the meditation, we can visualize the colors as well. Like each chakra, it said that it's associated with an emotion. So it's related with a color as well. You can visualize the color when you're meditating on that particular chakra. So now this is just to give an idea of the colors. The Mooladhara is in red, the Swadhisthana orange, Manipura yellow, the Anahata is green, Vishuddhi blue, Agnya is violet, and sorry, Vibji, or it's in the color of the rainbow. So it's violet, indigo. Yes, this is indigo, this is violet. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. We have the rainbow colors, right? We call it Vibjior. So it's the same. Shat chakras, the 7 chakras. Shat is actually 6, including the Sahasrara, it's 7. Okay, that's about the chakra meditation, and you visualize the energy passing from the base chakra till the Sahasrara chakra when you are doing this meditation. That goes stepwise, like we slowly shift our awareness from the base of the spine to Swadhisthana, then to Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agnya, and Sahasrara. Yeah, hope that made sense. We'll keep repeating this. If you're having any doubts, please feel free to ask. Yes. For today, please relax in Prashantasana after the session. We just have another 5 minutes. We will do a simplified version of this, which is A, U, Ma, Akara, Ukara, Makara chanting, which also has very good benefits. Also, during the start of the session and the end of the session, we're chanting Omkara, right? Whenever you're chanting Omkara, again, the proportion of chanting varies with the school they teach. But what is important and what is common is we chant Makara a little longer than Akara and Ukara. By now, we all know, if someone is new, Omkara is formed by combination of 3 Akara, Ukara, and Makara. Okay, and when you're chanting Akara, you give the focus on the lower part of the body. When you're chanting Ukara, you give the emphasis on the middle part of the body. And when chanting Makara, you give the emphasis on the upper part of the body. Let's all close the eyes, both the palms into Chin Mudra. We will go ahead with 3 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi and followed by the Akara, Ukara, Makara chant. Left hand into Chin Mudra, right hand into Nasikagra, index and middle at the root of the thumb. With gentle feather touch, close the right nostril. Slow and deep inhalation through the left. Exhale through the right. Slow and deep inhalation through the right. Exhale completely through the left. It's one round of Nadi Shodhana. Let's go ahead with another 2 rounds. Left in, right out, right in, left down. Please go ahead according to your own pace. Being comfortably erect, facial muscles relaxed. Continue for another 2 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi. And last round. Keeping your eyes closed. After you exhale through the left, relax and keep both your palms back on the thighs. Spine, neck, head straight in line. Keeping your eyes closed, let's all chant Akara for 3 times. You chant Akara by keeping your mouth open. Here you take a deep inhalation. Again, just slightly stress out and you prolong the Makara chanting as long as you can. When I say Akara, Makara, I mean the Ma part. Sorry. That was a mistake. There's no Makara in this. You're just going ahead with Ma chanting. So you just prolong chanting only. Sorry for the confusion. I repeat, we are chanting Akara by focusing on the lower part of the body, and you prolong chanting Akara as long as you can. Take a deep inhalation. Inhale. Inhale. Try to observe the subtle vibrations of Akara. in and around the lower part of the body. Slowly shift your awareness to the middle part of the body, especially around the chest region. Now we chant Ukara with lips rounded. Keep the pitch of the Ukara so that you can feel the subtle vibrations around the chest region. Take a deep inhalation. Oh. Once again, inhale. Oh. Very good. Once again, inhale. Oh. Slowly shift your awareness to the top of the head, upper part of the body. Let's all chant Makara. We chant Makara by keeping our lips closed. Take a deep inhalation. Once again, inhale. Once again, inhale. Observe the subtle vibrations of Makara in and around the head region. And just observe your body, breath, mind after the chanting. Enjoy the calmness and the bliss. Keep your eyes closed. Slowly join your palms together into Namaskara Mudra. And let's all chant Omkara for 3 times. Take a deep inhalation. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Let's all chant Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu together. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly start rubbing your palms together to generate warmness. Make the palms in the shape of a cup. Place them over your eyes. Feel the warmth. With few gentle blinks, slowly open your eyes, looking at you. If you have any doubts regarding the chakras, please feel free to ask. Sorry, today we are 8 minutes over the session. Thank you all for joining. Over to you, Srinivas Garu.
Thank you, Maitri Garu. Thank you, everyone, for active participation today by sharing your screen and by explaining the asanas. And thanks to our Guru Garu, Maitri Garu, and thanks to our sponsors, Swagat Biryanis and more. Thanks to Nats for providing this opportunity. And we going to, we got the contact to load this one, and we are going to work with them and try to load this as soon as possible. Over to question and answers. I'm starting the session now.